So if we then focus on direct lending specifically, despite the macro events of this year, European direct lending continues to be an asset class that grows, and according to most sources at this point, is north of 250 billion euro in size. So the market overall has grown, and the European direct lending market has continued to kind of do well in this environment. A few of the key trends that we see across the direct lending market when considering those facts is a continued flock towards safety. So we do see a movement towards more high quality assets. We see a lot of activity in healthcare, technology, et cetera. So the sectors that are typically viewed as being safer and more immune to economic cycles. Another trend that we see across the European market is more participants, particularly from the US, have entered the market. So we do see capital flows from the US, and as a result, it has created competition in the market and brought new entrants to the market. And then when we think about the increased competition and the flock towards safer assets, despite some levels of macro uncertainty that we see across the market, we do see quite a competitive lending environment. And that is because of a tendency for lenders to be focusing on the higher quality assets and really avoiding the cyclical industries, et cetera. So there's a real flock towards what we call kind of the prized assets, where we do see competitive lending terms. So kind of those would be our key trends that we're seeing in the macro space.